A Sino-Pakistani cultural centre opens this weekend in Islamabad to coincide with Wen Jiabao's state visit. The two countries have historically enjoyed a strong diplomatic relationship, and it is hoped that the centre will deepen ties. From Islamabad, Farzana Fiaz reports.
The oft-quoted comparison between China and Pakistan is President Hu Jintao's higher than the mountains and deeper than oceans. That being the case, the new Pakistan-China Friendship Centre in Islamabad is set to complete the landscape. The inauguration of the centre coincides with Chinese Prime Minister Wen Jiabao's visit to Pakistan this weekend. While the two nations will discuss a variety of economic and diplomatic issues, the new cultural centre heralds a warmer, more informal relationship. The Pakistan Ministry of Culture says that the new venue perfectly integrates Chinese and Pakistani aesthetics.
Yes, if you can take a look at the architecture of this building, this is an amalgamation of the Pakistani Islamic architecture and the Chinese paper cut art, and these arches, they are symbolic of the Islamic tradition in architecture, and they have been beautifully amalgamated in the architecture of this building, and the designs that you see, they are representative of both China and Pakistan, as you must have covered in the building.
Next year will mark the 60th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between the two countries. Sino-Pak relations began when Pakistan was amongst the first countries to recognise the People's Republic. After 1962, Pakistan's relations with China became stronger, and the two have regularly hosted state visits from one another, resulting in a number of economic, diplomatic and military agreements. The historical link between the two countries goes further than diplomatic ties, however. There is a long tradition of Chinese settlement in Pakistan. Roger Lee is one example. He was born in the country and has lived here for over 40 years.
What I feel here is that Pakistan is the only country where the Chinese are getting the maximum hospitality because of there's a lot of cooperation between Pakistan and China. Especially going back to the Silk Road, the Punjab. I think especially since then, it has basically just gone forward, economically and in every field. So it's just like family.
Pakistani culture has not been immune to the influence of the Chinese. Most prominently, of course, is Chinese cuisine. While foreign food can be found in most cities in Pakistan, it's Chinese food that is closest to the nation's heart, or rather, its stomach. Naturally, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of Chinese restaurants all over the country, and it's the second most popular food in Pakistan. Wang Fu in Islamabad is a typical example, serving favourites like sweet and sour chicken, beef and black bean sauce, and egg fried rice. Diners enthuse over the subtle flavours and the textures, which are quite different from the typically spicy Pakistani alternative. While Chinese food is presently the mainstay of Chinese cultural influence in Pakistan, the new Friendship Centre will certainly open the gates for wider interaction. And as Pakistani officials recognise, the ties between the neighbouring countries run deep.
The economic and political relationship between China and Pakistan is long established. But now, with the inauguration of this Friendship Centre, the two neighbouring countries can begin to build on their cultural ties. Farzana Fiaz, CCTV, Islamabad.